Hey, welcome back, guys. Today's video, we're focused on volume of a rectangular prism. And these come directly from a 6th grade STAAR test. A right rectangular prism with a square base is shown. Dimensions are given in units. The volume of the prism is 192 cubic units. What is the height of the prism in units? I always suggest to first is write down the formula. Volume equals area of the base, which we represented with a capital B, times height. Now we'll plug in what we know. We know that 192 is our volume, and then the area of the base, we'll figure that out. So it did tell us square, so that means it's side times side, or 4 times 4 to get the area. And that gives us 16 for the area of the base. So what I'll do is I'm going to plug it in, and we'll end up with a one-step equation. So what this is, 192 is equal to 16 times h. And what we do is use inverse operations to isolate the height by dividing both sides by 16. And then height equals 192 over 16, which just means divide. So we'll use long division, which tends to be kids' least. Oh, I didn't give myself. I give myself some room there. Let me redo this. Long division, which is kids' least favorite. 16 goes into 19 once. 1 times 16 is 16. My new division problem is 32 divided by 16, which is 2. So my answer would be B. All right, let's go ahead and look at our next problem. Dimensions of a rectangular prism are shown in meters. What is the volume of the rectangular prism in cubic units? So you could actually use length times width times height, but in 6th grade, we always encourage our kids to start using volume equals area of the base times height. You can make any side the base because by definition, the bases are parallel and congruent. And so the left side is parallel and congruent to the right. And the only reason I chose the left and the right is because they were whole numbers. So my area of the base is 3 times 1, which gives me 3. Now I'll plug in the height for 5.5. And it doesn't matter, multiplication is commutative, so whether I wrote 3 times 5.5 or 5.5 times 3, it works out the same. I just chose to do 5. You don't have to, 5.5 first. You don't have to line up decimals. You just multiply and make sure you put your decimal back in the same where it needs to be. There's 1 decimal place in the question. So, of course, there's 1 in the answer. And then my answer would be 16.5 cubic units. All right, well, hopefully this helped. If it did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, or drop a comment. Thanks for watching.